I can't imagine that there's a kid in the world who gets out of bed in the morning wondering what they could do to raise their country's reading standards. You know, how can I help? My name's Ken Robinson. I'm a writer and an educator, and I'm based now in Los Angeles, although I'm not from there, I'm from England. We're living in, literally, I believe, times of revolution. You know, the population of the Earth is expanding. We're putting massive strain on the Earth's environment. We are developing technological innovations at the most extraordinary rate. And it means that everything is changing far faster and far more profoundly than most people really get, I think. And there are both great opportunities and great challenges and some risks in all of this. And our education systems were never designed to meet these challenges. And my argument today is that we can't really just improve them, we have to radically transform them. A lot of people, in my experience, perhaps a majority, live their lives doing things they're not really much concerned with or interested in. You know, they just get along with it, and they do it because they've wandered into it and they wait for the weekend. I believe that a lot of people are not deliberately but systematically prevented from finding their true talents by these processes of education, because education is preoccupied with certain types of ability, and as a result many people never discover the things they are naturally good at. One of the problems, I think, for education is that it's based on principles of mass production, and there's a big emphasis on conformity and standardizing, and all that makes some superficial sense, but the problem is that educating young people is not like making motor cars at all. And one key difference is that motor cars have no interest in how they're made, and young people do. They are living, breathing people. And you cannot improve education by ignoring the essential focus on personal development. That is what it is. You cannot make a plant grow. You know, I mean, if you're trying to grow things, you don't stick the roots on and paint it, you know, and attach the petals. It grows itself. That's the nature of organic development, and we are organic beings. What gardeners know is that there are certain conditions under which that will happen. And if the conditions aren't right, nothing grows. If the conditions are good, everything grows. And great teachers know that their job is to create the conditions under which people will grow. And those conditions include understanding the nature of talent, of motivation, the need to feed people's spirits and their energies. And instead of that, we've got this very competitive system of mass education, and it's failing. And at the moment, you know, we have kids going through education who are very stressed, who are under intense pressure to compete, who are, in some cases, taking medication to keep them at the program. Far more people than at any time, really, are dropping out of education, and an alarming number of kids are actually committing suicide because of the stress they face. And when something's creating that kind of personal and emotional turmoil, there's something wrong with it.